know, Danville's such a great place. There's few places in the world that I've been, and there's most everywhere I go. I fly over 100 flights a year, about 40,000 miles I drive, and everywhere I go, everyone wants to be somewhere else. Nobody wants to be where they're at. They're all dreaming about being somewhere else. And in Danville, the people here, they love where they're from, and it's it got into my heart and soul. And this is where I look to close out the second half of my life, is here in Danville, and we really are happy to be here. We're here today to really, honor and dedicate this Rickhouse to Dan Campbell. It was his vision that we're carrying out here. Believe it or not, this property was not for sale. He approached the owner because he believed so passionately about the vision of what he had and how this could impact our distillery and who we are. And we have the William Crow House. There's a lot of stories there. It's the oldest stone home in Kentucky. We will fix it up, but we arrived a little too late. It was in bad shape. So there's a lot of work that we need to do there, and that will come after our distillery and a couple more Rickhouses have been built. But we will fix that, and we'll make it proud for everybody here in Danville and Boyle County. There's Guy Jones. He was an American bootlegger. He also made illegal moonshine in the silo there. Some of the scraps of his still is still there, and there's tunnels all over the property that he put so he could get away from the law. And so there's a lot of stories that we're going to be telling that's different than the other distilleries. We have, this row right here is going to be a river of Rickhouses. So we're very thankful to be here. Dan, you're very special to us. We all love you, and thank you for everything you've done, and may you enjoy this day, okay?
All right.
Good. So, cheers.
So, you look back 20 years ago, and if you're from here, this was unimaginable, right? I mean, to see this kind of progress in a beautiful place like Danville, I'm not sure I ever thought it would be possible. And after we cut this ribbon, then we start thinking about 20 years from now and what it will look like here, and the investment that all of the blood, sweat, and tears that so many people have put into this place will bring this beautiful community. And when you talk about the history of this location up here, I heard that the bootlegger had an underground tunnel that he used, and I said, well, today I think we would call that innovation. It's huge for Danville, but let me tell you something, this is big for Kentucky too. I shared with the Mariano family that bourbon is what's keeping the governor and me going, and he said, oh yeah, it's a big economic development industry. I said, no, I mean personally, it's keeping us going. So thank you for that. Thank you for all of you showing up today, because when people put this kind of work in and the community shows up and shows them how much they appreciate it, it means that much more, because this is about all of us coming together.
I do want to thank everyone for first off coming out here. It's an honor for me to be part of this group, Francesco's total group, and watching things come together. It hasn't always been easy. I would like to say that there was a lot of discussion, a lot of negotiation, a lot of interaction with professionals down at my kitchen table. Okay? And occasionally there might be some bourbon involved. We did find properties. I knew the history of this property here through Mike Paris, our mayor, and discussed it with him, got a little more information. And everything that was here with the historical value, and also in the city of Danville, it gave a lot of credibility to what we were trying to achieve. And once I had Francesco out here, showed him the property, and we had to figure out how to get it, because it was not, as he indicated, it was not for sale. So we did a lot of negotiation again, and we consummated a deal on my kitchen table. And I would be remiss not to mention the fact that my wife, Mary Catherine, was very instrumental in allowing us to do so, because we didn't always leave it nice and neat. But regardless, it worked out, and everything was fine, and we progressed from there. So I would like to say, on behalf of everyone here today, thank you again, Very proud to be part of this organization. Francesco's been excellent to work with. He demands a lot, but you see the results, and that's what we're looking at today. This is not the omega, the end. This is technically the alpha, the beginning. And that's really where we want to go to, guys. And again, thank you very much. Francesco, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
They asked me to cut the ribbon, so I personally brought my farmer jackknife. But that isn't going to do it, I guess. It won't be most photogenic, so we'll have to do it the other way.
So these, we'll be careful. I have this is what I want to show you. We have two. One to cut, one to present to you. This marks the day. This is Dan Campbell Rickhouse, May 14, 2022. So we'll keep one here at the Rickhouse and one you get to take home with you.